This isn't the battle for America. I
And
worked
that's
behind the curtain, and I'm telling you right now, it's not going to work. And I'm not trying to be argumentative with you, brother. I'm just telling you, we have been defeated. America has already been defeated. This is a common collective understanding with the majority of people that I worked with in the intelligence agencies and everything else. The reason we've been defeated is because we have no individual opportunity anymore to do anything, and that is just a collective truth. Do you have a phone that you can communicate with somebody on if the cell tower goes down? How do you even communicate with somebody on the other side of your city or on the other side of the street? How do you access your funds? How do you access power? How do you access gas? How do you access fuel? How do you get food? They control every single system to the point to where you are completely controlled and you are a slave inside of a grid and you don't realize it. People don't understand that. And I'm calling this a battle of good versus evil because that's exactly what this is. This isn't the battle for America. This is a battle for your soul. This is a spiritual battle. This is spiritual warfare. I'm not saying do nothing. What I'm saying is get behind Christ. Christ was not this pacifist that just sat there and took it. When the temple was messed up, Christ went in there and flipped tables. And it's argued, and people argue about it, whether you whip people or whip things. But this is a battle of good versus evil. They're coming for your soul. They're coming for your children. They're coming for your future. They're coming for control. They're not just coming for America. They're going for the whole world. The only hope we have is in Jesus Christ. And the only hope we have is coming together as this collective church, because the church is not a building. The root word of church is ecclesia in Greek, which means to gather, right? And we as Christians need to be gathering. We need to be praying. We need to get closer to God, and we need to be ready to fight when the time has come. Because unfortunately, they control the battlefield we fight in. We don't anymore. And I promise you, that is just the reality. That is not my opinion. That is a fact. I work in every level of intelligent military operations. It is a fact. We do not control this game anymore. The only way we can fight is when it comes time to when they push the lever, they've pushed us too far. That shot heard around the world, and God hope we win. And that is just a sad reality.